Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 17th of March 2022. Is it Thursday already? Good grief. Time really does fly. I had no idea it's Thursday already till I looked at the computer to see what today's date was. Okay, of course, the news is pretty much the same. There may be some movement in negotiations between between Russia and Ukraine. Let's hope there is some real movement, some real negotiations. Um, as much as we would like the I know that most people in the West would prefer that there's regime change in Russia. It's pretty unlikely, isn't it? I mean, people often want regime change in other countries, and it doesn't often come about. Anyway, we'll get on with our game of Sudoku. Our game of Sudoku for today. This is a hard level puzzle from the Guardian, and I've seen the first number already. So let me explain to you what it is. It is a 9 to go in this particular square here. And why is that? Well, because this 9 exists in the top row, meaning these 3 squares cannot be 9, and this 9 exists in the third row, meaning these 2 squares are out, and this 9 boots out that square there. So blocked, blocked, and blocked, and there's only one place to go. Feels like a small town on a Saturday night. Only one place to go. Oh, I'm just looking at the board now, and my eyes are going, ooh, pairs, pairs, pairs all over the shop. But where are the single digits? Those are the ones we're really interested in to begin with, the easy ones. Okay, here's one. 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking up here, 3 across here. So just available for us is that square there. Well, where are all the easy ones? Where are they? Oh, there. There's another one. 4 blocking down here, 4 across here. 4's got to go there. Usually the Guardian hard level on a Thursday is very straightforward and easy, and with lots of gimmies. Today it looks like they haven't given us so many really obvious things right at the beginning, unless I'm missing them all. 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking across here. That's quite possible, of course. On the other hand, it could be one of those games where you have to take a particular path forward, just one, easy way forward. 9 across here, 9 across here, and 9 down. I like those games where you're kind of forced into a direction. 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking down here. That's a 9 there. Can't seem to write properly this morning. That's strange. 9 blocking down here, and across here. So that's a 9 there. My writing's improving slightly. It must be the practice. 9 across here, 9 across here, 9 down there. Oh, better with every stroke. Right, soon I'll be able to write my alphabet. Okay, 1 blocks in this direction. Oh, no. I almost told you a lie, and that would be unforgivable, wouldn't it? No, forget that idea. It's not true, whatever I was going to say. Come on, let's get with it. Just can't seem to see what I'm supposed to be seeing. as I said, I keep seeing all these pairs, you know. I mean, for example, I see fives across here and fives down here. I see ones up here. I see sevens down here. Lots and lots of pairs are around, and no easy numbers left. Sevens up there. Right, I'm going to have to do this fairly methodically, which is a bit more difficult on the pen and paper rather than on a computer screen, but let's have a look. So up here we have one blocking across here like this, so ones are available in those squares. Don't know up there. Ones are these squares here. A pair up here. A pair across here. Not really getting. There we go. Two blocking across the line. Thank you. It's been there since the beginning, of course. I've got to block on twos today by the look of it. Two goes there. Right, let's follow the twos around a little bit, shall we? See if I can find anything more. Not a great deal. Okay. So what's happening with three? Threes are in that row there. Threes make a little pattern down here like this. Don't really know much else. Fours. These two squares here. Somewhere up there. Not a great deal else. Fives are a pair here, a pair down here, and as mentioned, a pair here and a pair there. Still not enough. Sixes. This might be more useful, is it? 6 blocks across here, so 6 is in one of those two squares. Blocking down here, that puts 6 in one of these two squares. No. 6 in those two squares already. No. 6, those two squares there. No, those two. No. A much more interesting game than usual. Sevens I already mentioned, didn't I? Sevens are up there. Sevens are across there. Here we go now. 7. Now that I've put that 2 in, things have changed. 7 down here, 7 down here. Now there's only one available slot for 7. So at least we can get the 7 there. What's happening with 8s? Or are 9s done? 9s are actually finished, aren't they? Okay, so 9's the only one we don't have to worry about. Okay, right. Okay, let's have a look in a block by block kind of way. Some missing numbers here are 3, 5, and 8. We have 1 intersecting 3, that's it. We have an intersecting 8 there. Can't tell anything else. Missing numbers here are 3, 5, and 6. We have the 5 blocking here, so it puts 5 there, which we already knew. 3 and 5 block this square. Okay, great. So that's got to be a 6. So there are 3 missing numbers. 3, 5, 6. Can't be 3. Can't be 5. It's got to be 6. Oh, my writing's gone downhill again. Now that 6 is going to give me something, isn't it? Because 6 across here, 6 across here, 6 down means that becomes a 6, and then 6 blocking up and up there means we can fit our 6 there. That in turn is going to give us 6 up here. Okay, 6 blocks across here if you remember, so 6 in one of these two squares, right? So we now have 6 blocking up here, now across here and across there. So smack bang in the middle of that little block there, we can place our 6. And that's it, because the remaining squares are in those 4. Right, so now let's come back here. Missing numbers now are 3 and 5. So now we know that's a 3. 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking down here. We can put our 3 there. That puts a pair of 3s over here. Right, okay, so then we can't. The 5 is not giving us anything either. Okay, now we have 5 blocking down here, so 5 is in one of these squares here. Okay, so blocking back up here, this can't be 5. These 3 are out of luck, and this square is blocked now, so 5 is there. I see the 1 blocking here, so that's going to put 1 up there in those squares. 1 there, 1 there. Right, okay. So in this block here, 1 blocks this square here, so 1 will have to be in one of these 2 squares, right, to finish this column. So that means it can't be here. This cannot be a 1. Now we got a 1 blocking here and a 1 blocking here. So for this row, we have to place our 1 in that square there. Okay, the missing numbers in this column for these 2 squares are 5 and 8. So now 8 blocks here. 8 is there, 5 is there. Looks like the pen's running out already. I just opened this one a couple of days ago, not that long. Missing numbers here are 2 and 4. Any help on 2 or 4 from down here? No, not yet, but what does it mean across there? 4s across there. So that puts 4s into those 2 squares. Yep, that makes sense. 4 and 2, isn't it? 2 could be in those 2 like that. Yep, makes sense. You know it makes sense. I can't remember what company that's had that slogan, but advertising tends to stick in the brain, but sometimes just the slogan, not the company. Right, where should I be looking? Let's look at missing numbers here and here are 2 and 4, because that's 2 and 4, isn't it? So 2 or 4 here, no, that's no good either. What else is going on in this grid here? And not this grid, in this block. We don't have 1. Do we know anything about 2s? No. So 2s are not really limited. 4s. 4 blocks, just this 1 square, so that's pretty tricky. 6 we know is limited to here. And now 8, okay, 8 blocks here. 8 blocks here, so 8 is like this. Nope, not enough. Okay, let's come over here. 1 blocking across here and 1 up here. So 1 in those 2 squares. 2 blocks up here like this. But we can't see more, so 2 in those squares. 3 is limited to these 2 squares. 5 is limited to these 2 squares. 6 is limited to these 2 squares here. All right, up here, 1 is limited to these 2 squares. 2 is in these 2 squares. 4 we don't know anything about. And 7 is anywhere along there. Back down here is where I should be looking. 4 across here, 4 across here. 4 fits into that square there. That's better. So now we know this can't be 4, right? So that's got to be 4. Remember, this is 2 and 4 missing from various places actually, but anyway, in this row in particular. So this means this can't be 4. So 4 goes here, and 2 goes there. Now we said earlier this has to be 1, right? Because this blocks this square. Now 4 can't be here, so this is a 1 or a 4. So the top right here has to be the 7, which is our last number for that block. And we know this is 1 or 4, so the missing number down here again has got to be a 7. So we'll place that. 7 blocking down here, 7 across here. The final 7, I think, is that one. Oh, we got 1 up here? Yes, we have, sorry. Not the final yet. 7 up here, 7 up here, and across here. So let's stick our 7 there. Now, of course, we know this is a 4 now, so this can't be 4. So 4 will go there, or 1 will be there. Well, this has been a very enjoyable game from The Guardian. I mean, for their hard level game, it's made me think much more than usual for a Thursday, which is usually pretty, as I've said before, pretty straightforward, or, you know, easy is what I mean, really, to be honest with you. Usually, but not always, as I've said. What's missing down here? We don't yet have 3 and 5 to go in these 2 squares. Any help on that? 5 is here. Also 3, isn't it? 3 or 5. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. Missing over here 1 in those squares there, 5 in these squares. The other number we need is 8. Any help on 8? So these have to be the same numbers, don't they? 1, 5, 8. So the 5 is down here. This is a 1 or 8. Wow, thank you, Guardian, for providing some definite thought-provoking Sudoku for Thursday. I wasn't prepared for something that involves this much thought, really. Finally, gotcha. Okay, 3 blocks here and 3 blocks here. So this square here is going to have to be a 3. Now we know 2 blocks up here, so 2 is in one of these squares. So 2 blocks along here, 6 blocks along here. So now we understand that these 2 squares must either be 2 or 6 only, can't be anything else. So the missing numbers here have to be 4 and 8. We have an intersecting 8 here, so here goes the 8, here goes the 4. 4 blocks that square there, 4 is here, 2 is there. Okay. Right, and I think that's a lot of the difficult stuff out of the way now, I suspect. Missing numbers across here are 3 and 8. Am I right? 3 and 8. Yeah, we still don't have 3 or 8. Okay. Missing numbers along the top are 1. We have 1 blocking there. We don't yet have a 2. That's in those squares, possibly. And 5, which we still can't tell. Wow. Okay. Where should I be looking? Well, I already checked that block there, didn't I? So there's no point looking up there. Maybe I should be looking over here. Or let's see, there's this again. 1s are in those squares. 2s are here. 5. Okay, this is 5. Okay, 5. Right, 5 blocks across here and 5 blocks across here. So this is 5. 2 blocks up here. So this is 2. So in fact, this is a pair of 2 or 5 here now. So this will be 1 to finish this row here. Okay, and now 1 blocking across here and across there. 1 will be there. We know this is 2 or 5, so this will have to be a 6. Finally, 6 blocks here, so 6 goes there, and 2 will be in that square. Now we can say 2 blocking across here and down here. That's our 2. Only 1 number to complete this row. It's an 8. 1 number to complete this row. It's a 4. 1 number to complete this column now. It's an 8. So 8 blocking across here, Finally, we can get that bit down there. It's taken us long enough. 5 is the last number we need across here. And 1 will complete that block or that column, either way. Almost done now, just the dregs to go. 3 and 5 are missing here. 3 and 5 must also be missing here. We still don't know. Okay, great. This was 2 and 5, wasn't it, up here? So I've got to look at this. I'm sure it must be here now. I've forgotten the missing numbers. 1, we still need a 3, and we still need an 8 in these 2 squares. There we go. 8 blocks here. So 8 is there. 3 is there. Now 3 blocks down here. That will be a 3. This will be a 3. This will be a 5. This will be a 5. This will be a 5. And this will be a 2. 2 blocking up here, That's a 2. 1 blocking up there. That's a 1. And the final number to complete the grid is a 5. Okay, an enjoyable, really enjoyable game. That one from The Guardian, I wasn't expecting it to even make me think. Usually you can just, there are lots and lots of options and opening ways forward, and I think this was one of those games that made me go in a particular path, and those are the ones that I like the most, I think. Okay, that's it for today. No, not for today, but for today's Guardian anyway. I'll probably be back later with some more Sudoku fun or some more Sudoku headaches, whichever way you look at it. Bye-bye.